Imagine choosing to sleep for 30 years just to escape the people who should have loved you. When Selene wakes, the world is new, her eyes can finally see, and her brothers, who once ignored her, are begging for forgiveness. But memory is a tricky thing, and family secrets never stay buried. This is the story of 30 years frozen, 3 brothers' regret. Spoilers ahead. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Girl No One Saw. Selene grows up in a house where love is measured by convenience. 3 brothers, Adrian, Caleb, and Noah, are loud, ambitious, and always first in line. Selene is last. She cleans up, steps aside, learns to make herself small. She's also losing her sight. The world is a blur of light and shadow, and too often, she mistakes indifference for normal. The only person who treats her kindly is Dr. Evelyn Park, a quiet researcher who runs a controversial cryosleep program for terminal and high-risk patients. One night after a bitter argument, when a precious keepsake is broken and her blindness is mocked as drama, Selene makes the decision. If her family won't see her now, they can learn to miss her later. Selene, if I sleep, I can't be hurt. Dr. Park, you'll wake different, and so will they. Selene, good. Chapter 2, 30 Winters. Time becomes a hallway of silent doors. Outside, the brothers grow older. Success turns to ash in Adrian's mouth. Caleb marries the wrong person for the right reasons. Noah moves away to outrun guilt. Regret creeps in, first as a whisper, then as a ritual. Birthdays at a sterile lab, flowers at a window, apologies mouthed to a sleeping girl who cannot hear. There's another presence now, Stella. She slips into family photos the way fog slips over a lake, soft, undetected. Sister, she says, caretaker. But Stella's smile has barbed wire in it. In year 29, a miracle becomes possible. A compatible cornea donation is approved for Selene to receive upon awakening. The brothers sign everything. Give her the world she couldn't see, Adrian says, voice breaking. It's the first true act of love he's ever offered. Chapter 3, Waking to Light. The day Selene wakes, the sun feels like a confession. Her eyes sting, then focus. Color floods in. The shape of a hand, Dr. Parks, resolves into kindness. But memory is fractured. The first 18 years are missed and missing pieces. She knows her name. She knows the idea of brothers. She does not know their faces. Adrian, Selene, it's me. Selene, I believe you, I just don't feel you. Caleb, we came every year. Selene, did you come before I slept? They bring gifts, stories, apologies wrapped in expensive paper. Selene listens politely. She practices joy like a language learned too late. Stella hovers. She tells Selene they were sisters at heart, that she kept the family together. But Stella watches Selene's new eyes with an old fear. Seen women are dangerous. Chapter 4, The House with New Light. Returning home is like walking through a museum where every painting is familiar and none are yours. Selene learns the floorboards, the hidden drawer, the garden path. She also learns the map of each brother's guilt. Adrian wants to pay her back with everything money can buy. Caleb wants to fix the past by managing the present. Noah wants to be her friend, starting now. They mean well, but meaning well isn't the same as doing right. Selene, you're asking me to forgive a story I can barely remember. Noah, what do you need? Selene, truth. Truth arrives like thunder. Dr. Park confides that the cornea approval was nearly blocked. Someone contested Selene's candidacy with forged medical concerns. The paperwork trail leads back to a phone registered under Stella. Selene, why try to keep me blind? Stella, because you see too much. Stella isn't family by blood or law. She's a longtime rival who slid into the vacuum the brothers left behind, gaining trust by managing their guilt and finances. Keeping Selene unaware meant keeping the center of gravity on Stella. Chapter 5, The Letter They Never Read. In a box of old winter scarves, Selene finds it, the letter she wrote the night she chose sleep. Unopened, unread. She reads it aloud at dinner. It's not a scream, it's a mirror. Selene, reading. I'm not angry. I'm just tired of begging to be seen. If you ever wonder why I left, it's because I didn't want to learn how to hate you. Silence. Then the brothers break. First Noah, then Caleb, then Adrian, who stands and says the softest words he's ever said. We failed you. Tell us how to start. Selene's answer is simple and impossible. Start by letting me choose. Chapter 6, Choosing. Selene moves into a small apartment with too much morning light and not enough furniture. She takes a job at the clinic with Dr. Park, guiding patients who are afraid of the dark she once lived in. The brothers visit, but on her terms. Short calls, no surprises, honesty only. She keeps the letter on her desk, a paper lighthouse. Stella tries one last time, whispers that Selene owes the family her presence. Selene smiles and says the first boundary of her new life. I don't owe anyone the parts of me they refuse to see. Chapter finale, The Walk Past. At a family gathering, Selene arrives late. She walks past her brothers, not out of cruelty, but out of clarity. The girl who begged to be seen is gone. In her place stands a woman who chooses where to look. Adrian, who are you now? Selene, I'm the person I would have been if you'd made room for me. Then she smiles. Not a smirk, not revenge, recognition. Of them, of herself. Of the 30 winters that taught her the warmest place in the world is the life you decide to live. That, 30 years frozen, 3 brothers regret, a story about absence, apology, and agency.